Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all absolutely fantastic, and today, as usual, we're gonna continue the book by Cicero on the ideal orator. It's gonna be the 17th part of the third book, so let's get started. True eloquence and the remaining two qualities of style, distinction and appropriateness. That, Antonius, Crassus replied, is because the two parts that I just ran through, or rather, which really passed over, are so very easy, speaking correct Latin and speaking clearly. The parts that remain are important, intricate, right, and difficult, and on them alone depend the admiration for our talents and the praise of our eloquence. Nobody has ever admired an orator for speaking correct Latin. If he doesn't, they actually make fun of him, and not only consider him no orator, but not even a human being. Nor has anyone ever extolled a man for having spoken in such a way that those present understood what he was saying. On the contrary, everyone has always despised people who proved incapable of doing so. Who is it, then, who sends shivers down your spine? At whom do people stare in stunned amazement when he speaks? For whom do they cheer? Whom do they consider, if I may use the expression, a god among men? Certainly those whose speech is well shaped, is unfolded with clarity and abundance, and is brilliant, both in its content and its words, and who, where the actual form of the speech is concerned, produce something resembling rhythm and verse. That is, those who practice what I call speaking with distinction, those who also regulate their speech in the way required by the relative importance of the subject matter and the people concerned, deserve praise for the quality that I call suitability and appropriateness. Antonius denied that he had ever yet seen such speakers, and said that to them alone the title of eloquence should be awarded. For these reasons, you have my blessing when you deride and scorn all those people who imagine they have embraced the entire power of oratory by using the precepts of the rhetoricians, as they are nowadays called, but who have never yet been able to understand what role they are assuming or what claim they are making. For the true orator ought to have examined and heard and read and discussed and thoroughly treated all aspects of human life, since it is with them that the orator is engaged, and it is that constitutes his material. Eloquence, after all, has its own place among the supreme virtues. Of course, all the virtues are equal and equivalent, but still, one is more beautiful and splendid in appearance than another. This is the case with the power that I'm talking about. Having acquired all-embraced knowledge, it unfolds the thoughts and counsels of the mind in words in such a way that it can drive the audience in whatever direction it has applied its weight. And the greater the power is, the more necessary it is to join it to integrity and the highest measure of good sense. For if we put the full resources of speech at the disposal of those who lack these virtues, we will certainly not make orators of them, but will put weapons into the hands of madmen. Alright guys, so we've done with another part, and we're going to continue tomorrow on the next one. Thank you for joining me today in this reading session. See you tomorrow. Bye.